Hi, I'm Taylor of Taylor Lynn Crochet, and today we are going to be making something along the lines of this arch sign, which I made with clear acrylic and using stickers like this from Amazon. I will link the sticker pack that I bought so you guys can have that if you'd like. But instead of using stickers, I made a TikTok showing how I made this, so I will link that below for you guys too. I'm actually going to try and use real pressed flowers and see how it turns out, and if I like it more than I like the stickered version. Stickered version's really cute. When I posted it on my Instagram, I had a lot of people message me asking if I could make them nursery signs for their own nursery for their children, and I was like, I'm not really taking orders right now because I'm really trying to focus on digital designs, and I do not want to get sidetracked and do too much stuff that's not working towards my goals, right? Which is being a digital seller for the most part. So I got these pressed flowers also off of Amazon. I will link them below. But let's go to my laser and we're going to cut out the arches. You need two, I have two 1/8 pieces here for this, so I just have 1/8 sheet of acrylic of clear. So I do 2 arches and 1 base, and then if you want to put a name or whatever else on front, you're gonna need to obviously cut that out as well. So we're gonna start with the arches and go from there. So as you guys can see, I have light burn up. I have a Thunderbolt laser. It's like the desktop top size laser from Thunder. I am a partner with Thunder. I really love this new machine. I switched from a Glowforge Plus to this, and I've done a whole video comparing Glowforge and Thunder if you guys want to check that out. That's also on my channel, but right now I've already sent the files over, so I think we can just go up here and we can hit go. Okay, and while that's cutting, I am going to also either drop a link. I'm thinking about starting an email list for my laser stuff, you guys. You'll have to let me know what you think. I'll either have the file below. I don't know if YouTube will let me put a file below, or I'll just have a link where you can sign up for my email list and I will send you this file for free, so that if you have a laser, the only thing you might have to adjust, because it's different on every laser, is this slot in the middle. I have it adjusted to the thickness of 2 pieces of acrylic. Based on the kerf of your laser, which means the thickness of your laser beam, and how much material it cuts away when you cut. Based on that, you may have to make that slot a little bit wider or a little bit more narrow so that your pieces of acrylic fit well. I'm leaving mine as is. It's a little bit loose on the last one I made with the stickers, but these have a little bit more density to them than the stickers did, so I'm curious to see if the slightly thicker like part of the real flowers will kind of make it fit perfectly, or I might have to just cut a new one and adjust it. But yeah, we'll deal with that when we get there. And I can show you guys how to adjust that really easily on Lightburn and on Glowforge if that's something you guys have been struggling with. Okay, I'm gonna pull these out and we'll bring them back over here. Okay, so here are the 2 pieces of acrylic that I have in the base of the 2 arches. And when I put it in here, this is what I was saying you might have to adjust, is there's like some wiggle room. When I put it up, it does still stay up, but like if I hold the base, you see how like that can wobble? Ideally, that would be tight enough that there would be no wobble in here. But I think the flowers might help. Otherwise, I'll just cut a new base with a slightly smaller slot. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is peel off our masking. I love these little needle pens. I got them, I think, in a 3-pack off of Amazon. I'll just drop my Amazon affiliate list for all things laser that I use or have used in the past. Another thing, you guys, that I have learned, that the best way to get fingerprints off of acrylic is to not get fingerprints on it. And to do that, the best thing you can do is hold on to it by the edges like this. It's just, I don't know what it is about clear acrylic. Sometimes it can be so hard to get the fingerprints off. So if you're creating something that's more like a display piece and whatever, your best bet is to just do whatever you can not to touch it. If I decide I need to use any glue, this is the glue I'm going to be using. This glue is really sticky and works really well on on acrylic. Everything I've used to attach with it has stayed on. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna start with this pack of flowers. I don't know if I'm gonna need both of these or just one of these. Okay. And these flowers actually came with these tweezers. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one the back plate and this one the front plate. So I'm gonna set the front one aside and I'm going to start laying on the flowers here. And geez, I think those are gonna stay if I just do it like that. It's staticky, you guys. Okay, well I guess it's just staying like that. I don't think I'm gonna glue the flowers down. I think I might just put just a few dabs of glue. Okay, well. A few dabs of glue. Maybe I will glue the flowers down. This is gonna be hard because I like to like pre-lay them out, but I think these flowers are too delicate for that. And this glue, you guys, you need like a dot, okay? That's a lot. That's a big dot that I just did right there. You really don't need a lot of glue. But that way, hypothetically, it should not lift up. Okay. And then I want to do just like a dot of glue here maybe, and one here. Well, maybe I need to do a dot up here and put one flower there. Okay. So there is definitely a gap. I don't even know where I put those two dots of glue, if my acrylic is going to be touching enough. You can see there's a gap, whereas on this one, since it's stickers, oops, you guys can't see, there is like no gap on that one. Okay, so it seems like the problem with the pressed florals themselves is that when you squeeze the bottom to get it into, even when I use a larger base, the front of the piece okay, see the top of the piece is splitting apart so that the bottom can be held together. if we could get the top of the acrylic to hold together, then I think it would fit perfectly in this. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and put a dab of this Starbond glue up in the top here, and then I'm going to just hold it until it cures. Okay, so that seems to have worked. You can see the top is pinched, the bottom is gapped, but that gap on the bottom holds it into the base. So my base is a little bit bigger than the thickness of my two pieces of acrylic here. So now what you'll want to do is cut out a name or whatever it is that you have that you want in acrylic and put it on the front. I have this entire bin of names that I use for my Tumblr topper photos. So something along the lines of that, or this would be really pretty. It's not going to stand out as much, but it very much fits with the theme. If you guys are wondering how I got all these connected fonts and letters to like cut in one piece, I use Cuttle, C-U-T-T-L-E, cuttle.xyz.com, or not .com, it's .xyz. So it's cuttle.xyz, and they have a bunch of templates, but you can go in and design your own, and there's an option called connected text, and they have a bunch of text already downloaded on there, a bunch of fonts on there. If you pay for Pro, you can download your own fonts and you get access to even more of their fonts, but that's where I got these from. That's why it all cuts in one piece on my laser. But the next thing I would do is either use Starbond to attach this, or if you cut your names with 3M on the back, you can just peel that off and stick it right on the front. So I'm probably gonna pick one of these and attach it. And yeah, that's that. That's going to be my finished one, and you guys can let me know. I'll put pictures of both of these up afterwards, which one you think you prefer. I think the construction of this one is a little bit easier because it's just stickers and then it's a few dabs of glue to connect the two pieces of acrylic. But honestly, I think I like the way that this one looks a lot better. It's just obviously a lot more real, and you can see like a little bit of the outline of the stickers on that one, which I don't love, but I really like the way that this one's turning out. Okay, I decided that I want to attach this name, so I'm just going to show you guys real quick. Like, I'm going to do like a little dot of glue, a little dot, okay, 3 little dots of glue. And the best way that I have found to line these up is to use another piece of acrylic or of scrap that you've cut and set it on the bottom, and then all you have to do is find the center from left to right. Press this on there until it dries a little bit, and then just have to pull that off. And then that is perfectly squared, and it's also kind of centered in there. Honestly, I just used a secondary base that I had of the acrylic, but you could cut a piece of acrylic that's the same width of your project and cut it to the height you want. You know, if you knew that you wanted this acrylic to be, you know, 4 inches up, then you'd cut a 4-inch high piece of acrylic. If you want it to be 2 inches up, you cut 2 inches high, so on and so forth. So that's just the best way I found to make sure that you're installing your names straight onto your projects. So this is the side-by-side of the 2 arch frames. I definitely like the one on the right a little bit more, but I do think they're both really cute. I will say the one on the left with the stickers was a lot easier. But again, I think I like the finished product on the right side better. If you guys like this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and like this video. If you want to see more content like it, please let me know. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys like the sticker one version better, or do you like the one on the right side better? But I think that's it for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.